Company featured. Welcome to this Stockbox interview. Joining us on Stockbox today is the CEO of Caracal Gold, Robbie McRae. Now, Robbie is joining us today following an exploration update on their project in Kilimapesa in Kenya. So, Robbie, thank you very much for your time today. This looks like there's some significant gold intercepts and grams per tonne there. What is your initial reaction to these results that you've published today?
Morning, Mark. Thank you for your time. We're extremely excited. It's wonderful validation for our exploration team and the strategy and the program that they put forward after analysis of all the historical data and everything that they did. So yeah, some tremendous validation for them and the culmination of some hard work. It's early days, but tremendously exciting.
Okay, and these results then, these are part of what, further exploration for building the operations further down the line, is that right? Early stage exploration here?
Yes, correct. We obviously have brownfields exploration around our existing mine. I would term these greenfields exploration. So at Kilimapesa, our team have identified two mineralized zones. The mineralized zone, which we call the North Zone, where our mine is, and then we have what we call the Southern Mineralization Zone. These are the first exploration results out of the Southern Exploration Zone.
I see. Okay, so this is in what you call the Southern Mineralized Zone target. Okay, and I think you commented in the RNS that there's potentially a very wide and extensive gold mineralized zone here that extends for several kilometers. So what helps you to determine that?
Yeah, it's pretty easy, Mark. So we've believed since the beginning, since we came to Kilimapesa, that there's the potential within the Mongori Greenstone Belt for large open pitable resources. And it's always been on our target, and Collins joined us, and one of his mandates was to look for that within our license. We talk about the 7 kilometers of strike along that zone, and from the area where we've commenced this work, sort of as the crow flies along strike, there's numerous historical colonial workings, which we've identified and we mapped, and there's currently numerous artisanal workings. And that 7 kilometer strike basically takes into consideration those artisanal workings and those old colonial workings. So we're very confident of the 7 kilometers of strike. Okay.
And this exploration has been from trenching, is that right? So that's effectively digging a trench and taking samples?
Correct. I mean, it's the first phase. You'd go out and the geos would map, and then the next step would be for them to cut the trenches. So again, the trenching only started on the 1st of September. We've only stuck in 6 trenches to date, covering only 125 meters of the strike. But the results are significant enough that we believed it warranted an RNS. The 40 meters at 4.85 grams per ton is world class. I mean, it's really, really encouraging.
Mm-hmm. Well, I want to talk about those results just now, because you've been in the mining business a long time, and this is, as you say, it's the first stage exploration is doing this trenching. I guess next will perhaps come drilling. But what sort of sense do you get on the ground from either yourself or the people exploring, the geologists, when you see these results?
I'll say it again. I mean, it's tremendous validation for the model. So our level of confidence in the model is high. It's early stages. I'd like to see the results duplicated in the remaining 5 trenches, and those results will follow over the next couple of weeks. And if we continue to get that, we get the same results repeated in that, we can then expand those trenches out along strike. So it's initial validation. It's early stages, but it's tremendously encouraging.
Okay, and the follow-on work then is to continue with your trenching, and then if those match up to the model, would that be then to plan a further exploration in terms of drilling?
Yes, we've announced previously we've acquired 2 drill rigs. They'll be on site during the 4th quarter of 2021, and I believe, based on these results, and when the results from the next couple of trenches come in, I believe we've got motivation to drill this thing out immediately.
Okay. And this is all part of the strategy then from the company, is it, to build the operations into the 50,000 plus ounces a year and a 3 million JORC resource over the next 18 months?
Correct. Absolutely. And maybe adding a layer onto that, it could be validation for Kilimapesa is at the moment, it's a medium grade, small scale underground mine. This could be the beginning of something where it's a much larger tonnage, open pittable resource. I mean, these trenches, it's 40 meters at 4.85 grams per ton, basically from surface.
Okay.
And open potentially for 7 kilometers along strike.
Okay. Well, it certainly seems like you're very active on the ground, both with the ongoing operations and further exploration. Your Twitter feed is very active. Can you give us a sense of the ongoing operations and the how that's ramping up, what the operations are like? And I do very sort of quite frequently see gold pours, which is nice to see. So you must be doing that fairly regularly.
Yeah, gold mining and running a mining operation is about consistency. So that's what we're striving to achieve. We pour gold a couple of months' time, a couple of times a month, according to a very strict schedule. We've brought a lot of stability to the operation through the deployment and investment of our capital. I know I've come out publicly previously and said when we inherited the operation, the processing rate was 120 tons a day. I was in a production meeting this morning and I can report an average tonnage per day of 650 ton a day processing rate through the Kilimapesa plant for October. And that includes a full planned maintenance day where we fully relined the mill. So we're upward of our 700 ton per day prediction so far for October. So yeah, we've got a lot of stability in the operation. Going forward, we're confident.
Okay. And when you pour this gold, then does that then go to market?
Yes. So the gold is all exported. So we pour on site. It's moved by our security company to Nairobi. It's inspected by the Ministry of Mines, the Kenyan Revenue Authority. All the export permits are produced. Kenyan law, we have to pay. We subject to a 5% royalty. We pay the royalty. And then the gold is exported to a refiner.
Well, just a final point then, from perhaps an investor point of view, what can people look forward to seeing? I mean, it'd be nice to see financial figures at some point. Can we expect to see them at some point in the future?
Yeah, I mean, we listed on the 1st of September.
Yeah.
We'll put out an operational update during October for the September quarter. And then obviously, I think the highlight, well, not the highlight, the first full reporting quarter as a listed company will be the December quarter for quarter 4. So I think the market can look forward to those numbers in January 2022.
Okay, excellent. And of course, in the short term, we've got the report from September, and you only listed in September. So yes, it'd be nice to see some of those figures, I'm sure. And some rapid progress going on. So Robbie McRae, the CEO of Caracal Gold, thank you very much for your time today.
Thanks for the time, Mark.
Thank you for listening to this Stockbox interview. For more information, interviews and videos, visit our website at stockboxmedia.com or give us a follow on Twitter by searching @StockboxMedia.